Well, gang on Carolina Jackpot Time coming at you about 10:30 a.m. on Tuesday morning. Hope everybody enjoyed their Labor Day. I know one batch that didn't enjoy their Labor Day so much, at least not the ass end of it, and that would be the Clemson Tiger football fans. Good gracious, what a pitiful display. I'll tell you though, I told every one of you, and I warned you all summer. I warned each and every one of you all summer, all off season. When I saw this matchup on the schedule many, many months ago, I said, there you go. That's a potential loss. And as the summer wore on and the magazines came out and, I started to find out some more about, exactly what Duke had coming back. I'm like, yeah, they can win this game. And sure as the world, they did last night. And it looks like it was a blowout. It really wasn't a blowout. And I'm not going to get on here and give you too much hell because this is another one of those classic damn scenarios, isn't it? Where I've told you in the past, the whole world's laughs at Jimbo Fisher. The Gamecock fans really can't laugh at him all that hard because we beat him one time out of eight tries against his particular team, but beat him like maybe 1 in 4 tries. The whole world's laughing at Billy Napier right now. We can't really laugh at Sunbelt Billy right now because Sunbelt Billy took it to our ass right now. And I cannot really laugh at you right now, not in as so much as what you've done in the past. It's what the product that we put on the field looked like on Saturday night. I'm still so aggravated about that you shitting the bed and losing to Duke really didn't do a whole lot to comfort me. I mean, it was nice to see, but it still felt less than. Still felt less than how good it would have felt if we had played better and beaten North Carolina on Saturday night. Takeaways from that game, Cade Klubnik struggled. I think that he can be a good quarterback. I mean, he's got the tools. He made some really nice throws. He made one throw on a rope in the first half that I thought looked really good. Shipley, I think, is still a special player. He was your bread and butter last night. Without that guy, you would have mustered just almost zero offense whatsoever. I thought that your other running back, Phil Moffa, I think he looked decent, other than that terrible fumble that he had. And I got an Uncle Lou live chat, and I said that he's fumble prone. He's going to fumble soon, and I was halfway trolling, but damn if he didn't at a very crucial point in the game too. It was reminiscent a lot of, to me, well, I kind of take that back and I kind of don't. It was reminiscent a lot of your loss to my Gamecocks last November, in that you made a lot of stupid mistakes, a lot of mental errors that cost you in the game, a lot of errors in fundamentals, sloppy ball handling. That just cost you. 0 for 2 on field goals. Yeah, I know he's a freshman kicker, but, I mean, he yanked one, and one of them looked like it was blocked, and it was just bad. Just bad all the way around. Sure does look like you guys are going to really be missing a bitty butter at duty. Guy's been there for 10 years. He kind of did a real good job for you. So looks like this one here, I don't know. They say he hit a 70-yard field goal in practice. That's great. I mean, it doesn't mean shit for your games though. Shout out to Pigskin Pete. Had a $100 straight up bet with him on this game, and he paid me as soon as the game was over. The old PayPal came across from one Pigskin Peter. So I thank you for being a man of your word and paying up, as I knew you would. But guys, I told you this was going to happen. Duke is a solid team. They're well coached, and they just beat you. And there are a lot of people on here right now On Twitter, I've seen this morning, and on Facebook, kind of melting down on Dabo. Say, well, if he won't use the transfer portal, and by God, if he just used the transfer portal, the transfer portal wouldn't have helped you last night. The transfer portal wouldn't have helped you last night. Just executing basic fundamentals would have helped you last night. You would have won the game had you executed. You were better than them on the line of scrimmage. Your offensive line was pushing their defensive line around. You were able to run the ball on them and move it. Now, your pass protection wasn't great, but that aspect of your offensive line play was pretty good. And Gamecock fans, we can say what we want to, but I'm not going to laugh too hard at them, because the mistakes and the screw-ups that they had in their game last night were just that. They were mistakes and they were screw-ups. The abysmal shit show that we had that went on Saturday night was not mistakes and screw-ups. It was just a total lack of offensive line talent and awareness. Mistakes that I don't know can be remedied this year. Unless Dowell Loggins is some kind of superb play caller who can find a playbook buried deep somewhere in some old dusty Foot Locker, that, not the Foot Locker of the store, I mean an actual Foot Locker that somebody's hiding away, that are able to take advantage, or not take advantage of, that are able to mask a terrible offensive line, because that's what we have, terrible offensive line. So Clemson's mistakes, I think they can correct. I think they can bounce back and they'll be okay. Us, I'm not so sure about at this point. So, those are my takeaways from last night's ball game, but still, screw Clemson, 28-7. I told you we were going to lose, and that's exactly what happened. So, I'll see you guys later. Appreciate it. Peace, and I'm out of here. And go Gamecocks. Woo!